Okay, so I'm gonna go over this piece here, this assembly here. Um, it's a pressure switch. Okay, so before I'm gonna talk a little bit about it before you analyze it. Okay, so you need to measure the the pressure, and depending of the pressure, you need to trigger a uh, electric circuit. Okay, and let's take a look a little bit of inside of it. So why did I choose that? Um, you have here the, the intake. Okay. Um, um, why did I make it this size? Okay. Um, because you need to uh, apply the pressure on a higher surface. Remember, the entire component here is pretty small, so if you try to apply that pressure just uh, on a little surface, you may have a problem um, with the sensitivity. Okay, and yeah, so that's the reason why I choose to make it from the intake to go outside a little bit, so that the pressure is applied on a higher surface. Okay, and probably the second reason why I did that is uh, the distance. Okay, with with a higher material. Okay, with a higher surface, you can have a higher or uh, how to call it, you can cover a little bit more distance. Okay, so just keep in mind that. Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about those pieces here. Okay, so like I said, we have intake, we have those uh, two pieces here, and um, we have here, we got another room for uh, for the second for this piece here that I have highlighted. Okay, so remember that when you apply pressure on this part here, you you also um, need to have some kind of adjustment. Okay, that we make it with this component here. Okay, that I have highlighted, and this piece here. Okay, so in a real scenario, you probably want um, um, this piece of equipment to be adjusted or calibrated on a, on the on a real on a real how to say it, on a real a real environment. Okay, so probably uh, it's a little bit tricky with the words, with selecting the words here. Okay, so I choose to have some type of garnish here that you can adjust it um, with let's call it a screw here. Okay, so depending of how you move it here, you have um, this interior piece here, and we'll make this this let's see, okay, this garnish to go in and or out. So probably in the neutral position it will be something like that. Okay, so when you screw up right here, you you make this piece to go until this position here, and when that is happening, is also pulling the air uh, in this side, and eventually we'll make the um, this uh, membrane, okay, let's call it like that, um, to, to to move in this direction, and we'll eventually have more space in or between those two little spheres. I'm gonna talk more about those, so just stay here. And the okay, so uh, let's continue with this one here. So you have a, a higher space here. Okay, so um, with that you can adjust the or you can calibrate the point where those two spheres connect each other. So when those two are connected, the circuit here is also connected. Okay, so we're gonna take a look of those also a little bit later. Okay, so that's that here. Let's talk a little bit about those garnish here. So why did I well, before we go with that, let's also comment a little bit here. You also have you probably can see it, so let me hide this piece here. Okay, so you can see it now. You have here the uh, uh, a channel, or how to, it's a little bit tricky to describe it, but you have uh, that extruder here that will help the uh, with this type of work here. Okay, so just take a look here of this extruder here. So it's from here to here, and if I take a look here, you probably can see it a little bit better. So that it helps these parts to move around here. Okay. Okay, so also the important things to take away from here is this part here. Okay, so let me move it like that. Okay, so you can see it a little bit better. Remember, this is a section view here. Okay, so the entire piece is on a section view. We can see it now. Okay. Um, what else can I comment here? The 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 inside here. Okay, on the assembly you can on the assembly line you can automate all of those things, and all of those pieces are suitable for automation. Okay, so I take in consideration that, and you can automate all of the construction of this piece. Okay. Also, that you can see here is this garnish here is a little bit bigger than this cylindrical piece here, and it's why well remember that this garnish will help with the air to take to create that negative pressure here, and eventually this piece go in this side here. So I make it a little bit higher, so please take in consideration that to make it when you manufacture that, to take it or to make it a little bit higher or a little bit bigger than the this cylindrical um, surface here. Okay, so to make it bigger to be able to take the air out. Okay, excuse me here. What else can I comment here is the let's hide this piece here also, and or change the transparency. Okay, that is good too. You can you can also see the you have another garnish here that will help um, to create some kind of vacuum, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about that also. Um, Remember that this switch will probably serve a few industries, and depending depending of the um, depending of the environment pressure, you you can uh, or I should say that the environment pressure, it can change, or it can trigger the those inside the um, um, membranes. Okay, so I that is the reason why I also created this type of garage here to help or to separate the inside or the interior uh, pressure from the outside. You also you need to take in consideration the cable, or let's call it like that. Okay, the input cable that come in this piece here. You don't need to have, or it doesn't need to be something elastic, because, or something that have elasticity, because also that uh, that cable, it can trigger this membrane here. Remember, it's just so this piece here is pretty sensitive, so you need to measure between 20 and 160 Pascal. Okay, so if you can let me go to evaluate measure, and if you take the distance from this is distance, let's see, come on, distance. Okay, distance on this is 0.1 millimeter, so it's pretty sensitive. So if you have a elastic cable here that serve as a intake, you might have problems with it. So you probably need something that doesn't have elasticity, because if it has elasticity, the air that's inside on this cylinder, or plus on that cable, it can trigger um, this membrane here. Okay, again, Okay, that's that here. What else can I talk it? Let's okay, so a little bit more about this garnish here. Uh, so if I unhide or show components, okay, oops, not that. Hide that. Okay, so let's show that. Okay, so those three components here, this one, those one, will serve to perceive the intake or the interior pressure. Okay, so that's that. Why did I choose to have a little bit of space here? Well, probably that on this scale of this model is too little, and it probably doesn't make too much difference, but you know, you have it here. Well, so why did I make it like that? Well, on models that are on a higher scale, um, just if you have one piece of metal here, you can destroy the functionality of the garnish. Okay, so having it like that, or being is more modular, and if you have a piece here, uh, you you can um, make it more efficient. Well, it's a little bit a little bit hard to explain in English, but anyway, it probably doesn't make um, a uh, it doesn't make too much of impact on this model because it's too small. It's too little, and again, I think it doesn't make too much of a difference. But anyway, that's that here. What else can I say here is um, the uh, so let's talk a little bit of those two um, two components here. Okay, so those are gonna be made from some kind of conductor uh, uh, materials. Okay, so metal, something like metals. Okay, so we'll be responsible for triggering the electric circuit. Okay, and um, two things here are going in this piece here. So if I hide this one here, okay, so let me hide that. Okay, so you probably can see it a little bit better here. Okay, so those two pieces of metals here goes um, to this here, so those two pieces here, and um, those are required for let me talk a little bit about one of these because I didn't talk about it. So you'll probably make those pieces from uh, something very elastic, okay, and um, those are required, like I said, for achieving the connection between this part here and this part here. Okay, so if I well, you probably can see it here. Mm, you have the let me open something here. Okay, so this is the piece that you know, we're gonna be responsible um, for that movement here. Movement. Yeah, well, it's too hard to explain. Um, you have inside of it you have some kind of uh, conductor material. Okay, so that's the reason why I make it with a different color here. And on its base you have it's the same conductor material. So plug into to the base until and to the middle here. So this kind of material gonna be uh, um, a conductor material. Okay. You also have this geometry here, this one and this one, which is pretty slim. Okay. So you why did I make it like that? Well, just to illustrate that it needs to be flexible. Okay, so that's that here. And what else I can talk about? Well, it might be a little bit challenging to make that um, or to make this piece here, but it's just the nature of the beast. If you want to measure that um, that pressure between 0 and 160 pascal, you need to be able to manufacture on this scale. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it with that. Okay, what else can I talk? Well, I have two versions of uh, okay. So this is another version of pretty much the same piece, but it's the membrane. It's um, towards this side. Okay. So it's not on the middle here. So probably that will make the manufacturing a little bit easier. So it depends. It depends what you can achieve. You can do it like that, or you can do it like that. Okay, with the membrane on the middle. It depends. It depends on what you can what you can achieve. Okay. Um. So that's that here. Okay. That's that piece here. Okay. So let's see it one more time here on the assembly. Um. So yep, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it with the model here. You have uh, this kind of adjustment. So depending of the pressure needs, you might adjust this screw here and this piece here. We're gonna move it something like that. Okay, and make that this membrane here to move this side, or even connecting it with this side, and eventually close the entire circuit here. Okay, so that's another thing here. um so yeah, that's pretty much it with this assembly here. So I'm gonna look forward to see what you guys can achieve with this um, with this piece here, with this component here. You also have the placement for the for those bolts here. Okay, so yep, that's another thing here. I have four of those holes, and yep, that's pretty much it. Just have fun with it here, and look forward to see the result. Okay, so if you have comments or have questions, just comment on YouTube. Okay, so have a good day, and see you in another challenge, another engineering project, and who knows. Yep, see you another time.